Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing on this wonderful weekend? Hope that this weekend finds everybody doing well as always. Yeah. Of course, I like to save money, but I don't like to sacrifice on flavor or ingenuity. But this recipe happens to work it all ways. It is a budget saver, it is delicious, it is fast, and it is easy. How many of you like to make Salisbury steak? If you don't know what a Salisbury steak is, actually it's based on someone who actually had the last name Salisbury, and I understand that he fed the soldiers during the Civil War, if I'm not mistaken. But the recipe itself, okay, is not actually a steak per se. It's actually done up in hamburger patty form. This is a little different. And this is why I even like it even more, because it's that much more easy and convenient. So if you're ready to take down the notes for the recipe, it's just this simple. Buy yourself 1 pound, or if you have, need more for your family, okay, of ground beef. Okay, I like to work with sirloin. Okay. Also, I use 1 egg. I use about a half a cup of Italian or seasoned flavored breadcrumbs. Now, this is key and this is important, okay? Make sure you either do one of the following. Either you cut up a fresh small onion and you incorporate that, or plenty of onion powder or onion flakes, to the taste that you like. Some people might even go so far as to use a little bit of the onion soup mix, which is totally fine. You could do that too. Okay? And basically, you mix all of these flavors together, but don't forget, you're also going to need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Yum! Mix this together. If you have some dried parsley flakes, great. Work that thing all together. Okay, and you will have formulated a meatloaf. You may want to decide to make them into individuals. For example, if you have like yourself, your husband, and 2 kids, like make little mini loaves. You could do it that way too. It's up to you. Or just make one large loaf and slice down, which makes it, very, very simple to do. So basically, you're putting all of these flavored ingredients together. And then what you're going to do on the outside of it, you can also pat a little bit exterior more flavored breadcrumbs, optional. Okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to bake this off at about 350 degrees, 350, 375, whatever you want. Either way is okay. For approximately 45 minutes. 40 minutes it should be really totally done. Okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to take mushrooms. You could drain out either a can of mushrooms or better still, and I like to work with beef gravy, or you can even buy mushroom gravy, and you could put that on the outside and just let it sit there and let it warm itself up on the already heated up meatloaf. You could do that, or you could just keep it in the oven with the oven door, shut, with the temperature down. Just pour that extra gravy over it and just let it remain on there and just let it heat through for about 5 minutes. Then you take it out and you could serve on the side mashed potatoes. How easy is that? How delicious is that? How simple is that? And very, very, very cost effective is that. I think that is a true winner, especially with the mashed potatoes, because traditionally Salisbury steaks are served like in hamburger form, but on top of mashed potatoes. Many people do it that way. The beauty part with this, you could cut it up into slices and serve accordingly. You could have it as a sandwich or whatever. It tastes really, really good. And I thought on a day like this, on a nice Saturday, nice little cozy, really homey family type of meal. Sometimes you just want not so fancy food. Sometimes you just want good old-fashioned food like this. And this always comes to mind. This is actually not my own recipe. This is actually my mom's recipe. This was the way she made meatloaf. But I noticed years ago, and I told her so. I said, Mom, I said, this tastes more to me like Salisbury steak. She says, you know, you're right. The only thing missing was the mushrooms in her case. But in my case, I decided to incorporate the two methods of putting it together as a meatloaf with the Salisbury steak flavorings. So therefore, there you go. A very cheap, inexpensive, but very rich tasting meal. Very hearty, definitely comfort food. Comfort food to the ultimate. Put together your favorite sides too. I recently received a wonderful recipe from one of my subscribers named Lisa Miller. What a doll. Thank you, Lisa. And this is for something else completely different. This is for roasted chickpeas. And I'm going to include it in a future video. You are going to absolutely love it. So if you like to pop your peas, and I don't mean it for radio speak, I mean it in the case of eating. If you like to pop your peas, you will absolutely enjoy the recipe that I'm going to include in a future video. Thank you very much. Anybody have any interesting recipes that you'd like to submit for me to put on some future videos to be shared by others? That's great. Don't hesitate to do that. I really appreciate it, because I really appreciate who? You. Okay, listen, have a wonderful upcoming Saturday and enjoy your weekend, whatever you do. Have a great day, everybody, and I look forward to speaking with you again when? Real soon. Have a great day.